guys, thanks for watching. I have another haul for you and a visitor who wants to be a part of the haul. So what we have here is just a kind of a small haul. I'm still trying to use up what I have in the fridge, so I just bought some items to kind of bulk up the pantry. Here I have baby carrots. I haven't been eating a lot of fruit lately, but I've been craving carrots. So I've just been buying carrots every time I shop. This actually came from a friend. She had some leftover squash and potatoes she wasn't going to use, so she gave them to me. I bought some canned goods because I've just been enjoying having these as snacks actually. The green beans and the corn, and then this is a different type of corn with, it looks like bell peppers in there. So I just like to have that as a snack sometimes or as a side dish, and so I just bought a bunch. And some diced tomatoes to put in a soup. I use diced tomatoes a lot in a lot of recipes, so I can never have too many of those. Bell peppers I bought 3. I'm not going to use them all soon, but I'm going to chop them up and freeze them in Ziploc bags, and that way I have them whenever I forget to buy a bell pepper or just need a little extra. I'm going to do the same with these onions. I like to always have diced onions in my freezer. The same friend gave me 2 extra onions that she had, and the same with these tricolor peppers. I've just been running out of bell peppers in the middle of when I'm getting ready to cook. I realize I don't have any bell peppers. Sometimes I can't cook because of it. And here I have some cold brew. I didn't realize he got the vanilla flavor. I'm sure it'll pick up where we left off. I usually buy black coffee, iced coffee, but they've been out at all the stores. I usually buy it without sugar, but this is what the replacement was. I'm sure it's fine. It's a little more pricey than I'm used to buying. I usually just buy the Starbucks or the stock brand, but this will be good to try. And then I accidentally bought 3 milks. Normally I don't drink a lot of milk, but I wanted to use some milk in some of the recipes I have and to finish up some cereal. But I accidentally bought the big sizes, a quart, instead of the little short ones. I guess those are a pint size. So we have milk for a while, but it's got a long shelf life, so I should say fridge life. And then I have some vegetable broth to finish up a soup. It's actually empty because I already made the soup. And that's my little haul. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So I just wanted to show you guys how I prepare vegetables like bell pepper, onion, celery. I like to keep some on hand in the freezer. So what I do is I just chop it up. This is 1 whole, this is another 3/4 worth, and this is the last one left to chop. And then I put them in a Ziploc bag, and then I store them in the freezer. And then whenever I'm cooking, if I forget to buy one, or if I just have a lot on hand, I'll just pull them out, pop it into whatever I'm cooking, and it kind of saves time that way, and you don't have to spend a little extra to pay for the pre-chopped ones. So I just wanted to share this little tip with you. So I just wanted to show you guys the finished product of the chopped bell peppers and onions. I like to keep a stash like this, including the red, yellow, and orange bell peppers, white onions, green bell peppers. This is another red bell pepper that someone gave me separately that I chopped earlier this week. This is the last of the current red, orange, and yellow bell pepper that I'm using up, and some chopped celery. And then down here I have the leftover of that there was half a can of Rotel and half a can of diced tomatoes for that small taco soup that I made in the crock pot. Sometimes I just can't use it all up, so I just save it for the next time I use it. And some frozen corn. So this is kind of how I like to always have chopped veggies on hand, these specific types, bell pepper, onion, celery, because they're good in soups. I cook a lot of soup, and sometimes you just forget to order one, you forget that you're out of fresh, and so it's good to have some extra on hand. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how I make this Trader Joe's butternut squash ravioli that I bought the other day. I showed you in the haul. First I sprayed this crock pot with this olive oil cooking spray. Now I'm going to add the Trader Joe's organic marinara sauce. I'm just gonna add a little bit to the bottom. Oh. Then I'm going to add my chicken pieces. So I've just I ended up having to freeze them because I didn't get to use them as soon as I thought I would be. So they're frozen, so we're gonna let them cook. And then after they cook, excuse me, after they cook, we're gonna add the actual raviolis. For now, we're just gonna let that kind of cook down. And we're gonna add a little bit more of that sauce. Ooh, ooh. Now I'm gonna season the sauce with, first of all, always Tony Chachere's. To add Italian seasoning to almost everything. And a little bit of parsley. And we're just gonna put a lid on it and turn it on, and then after that cooks and the chicken defrosts, then I'll add the butternut squash because it doesn't take that long to cook. We don't want anything to burn, so we'll check in a little bit later on this. Alright, so here we are several hours later. I'm just gonna go ahead and open this up and add the ravioli. I'm just gonna kind of set it down, layer it a little bit. A lot of water in it. I guess that's probably because the chicken was frozen. Next time I'm gonna use fresh chicken, but it'll still work. It'll work. Ooh, here we go. And some more seasoning. All right, we're gonna let that cook a little bit longer, and then I'll show you the final product. Sorry, I forgot to show the end result of the butternut squash ravioli with chicken and marinara sauce. So here it is. I've actually already saved it into these individual containers. I reuse these containers after I get, take out Indian food. They're the perfect size. So this is kind of what one individual serving looks like, and I'll eat it with a side of some kind of veggie or a little salad or something. And I just pop them in the fridge and take one to work. I actually already brought one to work. This is this is a couple days later, I just realized.